Here we are on the, or in the heart of the Hampstead Heath, and it seems to be some sanctuary from the craziness and the absolute horrors that we've had to live through. And continuing the Julian Assange case, the US appeal on the 27th, 28th of October, the Royal Courts of Justice in the Strand, be there please. These dates very important. If we don't get some resolution or end to the Americans' extradition attempts, this is just going to drag on and on and on, and the resolution for Julian would not be a great scenario in terms of his personal liberty and his ability to operate as a Wikileaks journalist and publisher that he has successfully for many a year. Now, 15 years of Wikileaks has maybe revealed some kind of track record to the publishing of legitimate and verified documents that any inquirer, be they journalist, be they private individual looking into these matters and concerned about the rates at which we are descending into this madness, hopefully, if you can be there on the 27th and the 28th of October and let the judges and the prosecutors and the US Department of Justice representatives know this outrage cannot be sustained. Prior to that, on the 23rd of October, the DEA official defence campaign for Julian Assange will be holding a rally at the Portland Place BBC 1 PM on the Saturday, and going up to the Royal Courts of Justice in the Strand to remind us all of the injustice that may about to be enacted. We need a lot of pressure on these political and legal types who are working for the state. And if we don't get some reaction or action on these issues, that's it. That's the end of free speech. And you can forget about knowing anything or anything good about the Julian Assange case. It's quite nice here in the wooded bits of the Heath. Thank you. Let the passage through these woods is very nice, and we can take a moment to reflect over what's been going on. Again, on the recent CIA running amok with death squads and kidnap squads on the streets of Kensington back in 2017, not that long ago. And we certainly have seen a great reaction to the many stories that have covered this issue, and the support that an Australian citizen is getting from his own Australian friends, family. And if we take a moment to consider what really happened in 2017 and the plans that were afoot to cause these outrages on the streets of London, was at the very same time that the Jamal Khashoggi was being dismembered and carted away from the Saudi embassy in Istanbul, or consulate as it is. These things are not unrelated, and what one tyrant despot does on a Tuesday, the US and the UK seem to be happy to do it the day before. And these are the people that we're entrusting our national security to, and these people are not to be trusted. They are venal, they are liars. They have no interest in the people having benefits or the fruits of their labour, and indeed they are thieves. And when they thieve the money from the people, they don't even pay tax on it. They keep it in some Panama account, some British managed, governed island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This is what they're doing with our cash, and I'm afraid it all reflects very poorly on those on both sides of the aisle, the Labour and the Conservatives, who have denied us what is ours and have denied Julian Assange his liberty, his freedom and his right to quite rightly draw a line under what they're doing, and their belief that they are immune from any accountability. Well, we have press, we're down by the lakes and it's started to rain, so I'm going to wrap this one up, but I just thought it'd be nice to have a little Heath walk and see the beauty, the natures of what happens to land when it's owned in the common hand. And here, this is indeed the people's response. Yeah, press. Catch up very soon.